Yeah. What's really happening? What's really happening? It's your boy OG Gigaveli. Y'all already know where we at, man. We outside with What They Do podcast. I got that boy Bigg Erupt right here on the platform, right? What's going on?
You already know what time it is. Opalaka, Cass City, Wynwood, Overtown, Little Haiti. I'm in the fucking building. Let's go.
So what's going on, man? How long you been on doing your thing, man?
Too long.
Too long.
Yeah.
I heard that. So let me ask you something, man. There's a lot of shit going on the internet, man. All this beefing. I want to ask you a real question, right? Do real Miami niggas beef on the internet, man? How that shit look to you, man?
No, because why? We got OGs like you. We got OGs like Disco Rick. We got OGs like Big Chuck. We got OGs like fuck E-Class. We got OGs like fucking all my niggas and them out there right now that's in the streets heavy. That we can go to them niggas and be like, yo, I got a problem with this shit. I don't want to bring it on the internet because if it do, it may spill over to the streets.
Right. And then you know what? That's my take with being, like you say, like being a real OG. I know that being a rapper, being in the industry, a lot of kids looking up to y'all, man. Y'all got a responsibility. So that energy, when you put it out there, it be the wrong thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on? Let's talk to me about what's going on with your projects and shit you got going on.
So with that said, you know, you got kids looking at this shit. You got niggas that fucking coming up doing the music thing, that's doing this shit, that need to know how to handle certain situations like that. Because going to the internet with that shit sometimes will cause a whole fucking blood spill in the streets. And feel what I'm saying?
Right,
shit that we don't even need, or even that fucking serious to even go to that point, to even go to that level. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get a nigga to like smooth it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucking Maces, like my nigga Big Terry. You know what I'm saying? He can go to the streets or go to them niggas and be like, yo, it ain't that fucking serious. Leave that shit alone. But as far as the project situation,
right. That's what I
got Lamborghini dreaming in the streets right now.
Let them know.
Lamborghini's dreaming in the streets right now. I got fucking respect in the streets right now. Featuring my nigga Billy Blue. I'm talking about no more favors.
Man, Billy Blue.
No more favors featuring Young Breeze right now. Y'all make sure y'all go and get that.
So like, let me ask you something. So I just heard you mention one of the real goats out the city, man. That boy Billy Blue, man. We definitely need to get you on the platform. So my thing is, right, where you see yourself right now at, like in what lane, like you got this drill music going out, you got any of that in there? Cause like, or what, it's a mixture, where you see yourself at right now? In the
what a Dade County vibe when it comes to that shit, cause we been on that shit, you know, since fuck the other side. You feel what I'm saying? If you beefing with a nigga, you gonna subliminally drop little shit here and there, but all that drill shit, we probably do it on a drill beat or whatever. But in all actuality, every nigga in Dade County don't have a problem with anybody because why? They gotta see niggas in the streets or at events like this every day, all day.
I mean, that's what I love about the city, man. We always had that music where a bitch could shake their ass to. You know what I'm saying? A little sticking, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I mean? Get all that tough guy shit out the door, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a good time, let's party. You know what I'm saying? Let's fuck some hoes or whatever.
You already know what time it is.
That's what I like about Miami shit though, man. But
you know why? Because of JT Money.
Shout out to
what your mama gave you.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Let's go to the Pack Jam.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
We gotta go back. We gotta go back to Moonshot now.
You gotta do that too.
On the app.
Or either check out the Avenue.
Check out,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
So when you mention shit like that and niggas like that, that's what make the crib the way that it is. Because the niggas that paved the way for shit like this today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And niggas like Disco Rick.
Shout out to
niggas like Luke, niggas like fucking Verb. You know what I'm saying? The hood shit that put us on the map. You know what I'm saying? That set the platform from this shit.
So let me ask you something. 2025, right? Like what we expect out of you coming forward, like any more features, like with some more people out the crib. What about that Florida water shit that 9 just dropped? That shit went all the way up and down Florida now.
I've been trying to fuck with Major 9 for the longest. But I know it ain't nothing but a matter of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta set yourself up for success when it comes to shit like that. That nigga's a beat maker, but also he rap.
Right,
but he also pay attention to the culture. He part of the culture, and also he's part of everything that's going down.
But you know what I like about, hold on, you know what I like about Nine? He reaching out past Miami. He going Broward, Dade, Orlando. You know, so what you feel about going up and down Florida, like some of the other Florida rappers?
I got no problem with that. And the reason why he's doing that, because he's trying to establish himself. And then when he do decide to come back and fuck with a nigga like Bigg E, or other niggas from the crib and shit like that, it's gonna be much easier for the crib to rise, because you know everybody is pretty much on a little odd thing, or think niggas gatekeeping or doing some old dumb shit or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I salute that nigga when he's reaching out across the lane, trying to reach out to other niggas and feature with other niggas and shit like that, because that make it better for the crib.
Well, let's talk about the night, man. The night we outside, brick by brick. I love the theme, right? I'm talking about like, you know, like going and grabbing, making something happen. You know what I mean? What made you come out to this event tonight?
Well, when the opportunity first presented itself, when it said brick by brick, it made me think on a conscious level. Cause you know, fucking brick by brick mean masonry, fucking and carpenters and shit like that. People that's fucking building together, trying to get to a certain level. So it resonated with me. So when they hit me with the brick by brick, I was like, I'm all over it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I say, man, it's gonna be a good event. You know what I'm saying? We get to network with all the niggas all across the Tri-County state and really do our thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that boy Junkie Junk, man, and them boys that put this thing, Junkie, OG Junk, you know what I mean? And them boys that put this thing together.
Real Miami music.
Is you gonna perform tonight for us?
You already know what time it is.
What we gonna hear? What we gonna hear?
Cash City.
What track you gonna bless us with? What track?
Overtown.
What track you gonna let us with?
No More Favors.
No More Favors. That's how. What made you come up with that name, No More Favors? Take us into that mindset.
So when we come up with No More Favors, and when it come down to respect and shit like that, it's like, you know, you've been grinding so long, you've been putting in work so fucking long, to the point where you see niggas like, you know what I'm saying, you've been trying to come up, and niggas see you trying to come up, but they coming down. But you like, you know what I'm saying, you're not trying to shit on them niggas, but at the same time, because you trying to pay homage to them niggas, but at the same time, it's no more favors.
No more favors.
And it's fuck the neighbors.
Right. All out of favors, man. All out of bubble gum. All out of nothing left but hard work, brick by brick.
Don't forget about me though. I still show love, but it's no more favors.
No more favors. It's all about the movement. It's all about what you putting out here, right?
Yeah, everything. It's the energy. It's everything. No more favors. You got respect with Billy Blue. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas got to show their respect. It's about respect, loyalty, and fucking honor. If a nigga don't have that shit, fuck him.
So take me, all right, B. Take me when you getting ready to make a track, right? When you go into the studio, right? Take me into how that part work, how you get in the mindset, how you make your music.
I love this shit. To the point where we come down to making music, it's the picking the beats. It's the picking the beats. It's the producer that give me that vibe. You know, most niggas say you're a $15 track, but you got a bill on top of that shit to try to make it something. I love when shit already have its motherfucking legs.
So you get in and flow on into that bit.
So when I go into that motherfucker and I put my hook on that motherfucker, and then I go in the studio and I lay that shit, and then I vibe to it for a couple of weeks instead of just trying to just drop it and say any old dumb shit out your mouth without knowing what you saying out of your mouth, because what you say, you can't get that shit back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get that type of shit back. So at the same time, so you gotta think about what the fuck you about to say, what you doing, and how you trying to do it. So when it come down to that process, when I lay that hook, I ride to it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, and then I go in the studio and lay it. It's all coming from here. It's always coming from my experience.
No, that was definitely, you took my question.
Hold on, because I ain't finished.
Go ahead.
Because when they come down that shit, and then when you come to the mixing, the mastering, and then now you gotta promote it, and then you gotta fuck with my niggas Chicken and Backwood, it's a wrap.
Okay. Shout out to Chicken and Backwood too for putting this event together. But what you kind of answered my question, but I want to ask it in more in depth. When you make your music, right? Like no more favors, respect. do that come from personal experience, or you speaking generally for niggas like you just speaking for the hood? You just whatever? Is it both?
It can come from a personal experience at the same time, but at the same time, I'm really speaking for the hood that niggas ain't really got a voice.
Right.
Because niggas might be going through shit and you don't even know what the fuck they going through.
Right.
And it's rough out here.
Right.
Niggas can't even pay their fucking bills.
Right.
It's real.
Right.
So if a nigga done did something for a nigga might feel a certain way, or nigga might feel like a nigga owe him something. You know what I'm saying? No more favors, man. We done did enough already.
Right.
Nigga, pay homage, nigga. Put a nigga on. Put a nigga out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what them young niggas screaming to me, like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Come on.
For sure. So that I get it, and I can respect that, man. You know what I mean? You know, I see you got your head in the right space, man, and I know we're gonna be seeing a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
I already know you're gonna be. I can't wait to see you hit this stage tonight.
Oh Lord.
And see how this no more favor. Cause I'm all out of favors too right now. You know
man,
what I mean?
I feel
it's like when motherfucker ain't grinding with you, ain't coming to the table and we building this shit together. Man, look here, man. Hey.
But you know why? A nigga at this level right now because I done set where you done set at.
Right.
I understand when you trying to go at.
Right.
So that when you pitch the game, I already knew what time it was.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I got no choice but to respect it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
And that's what we do.
Man, it is what it is, man. But let them know before we close it up. Let them know where we can find all your shit at. Know what I'm saying? And let them know what 20. That's the question now. 2025. How you get into this paper, man?
Oh Lord. Dade County, Opelika, Cass City, Woodwood, Overtown, Lil Haiti. Bitch, I'm in the fucking building, and I ain't going nowhere. 2025 is going down. My new single featuring Hood Brat. I ain't gonna tell you the name of it right now, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Lamborghini dreaming in the streets right now, respecting the streets. Ooh, man, I'm talking about motherfucking no more favors. It's in the streets right now, and y'all can expect more from me right now in 2025, 2026. You heard me?
I think I done jumped all the way to 2026, all the way past 2025, man. I love the energy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Already know what time
I'm gonna be keeping it locked. You know, if you want to spin back when you drop them tracks, you know what I mean? We could be in the studio setting. I got the mic game there. We can spaz out on the red carpet with the OG. I'm gonna lay it out for you, man. Till next time,
appreciate
bro,
the
man.
opportunity,
All day, man. Listen,
y'all
man,
already know what they do.
Listen, man, the homie screen, Opelika, Cass City, Overtown, Lil Haiti.
Down south, where my nigga Mike Smith from.
Right. Shout out that boy, the house man. I like to call Mike Smith the house man, know what I'm saying? Cause he holding the crib down. Shout out to that boy too, man. Shout out to everybody that's making it happen right now. We at brick by brick, know what I'm saying? We out here. We got my homeboy, know what I'm saying? We blessing the crib. Y'all tap into What They Do podcast and check out the full interview, man. We let it go, man. Let's go.
Pro Films in the building. I appreciate y'all.
No more favors if you think you made us. No more favors, fuck your explanation. No more favors, set my resignation. No more favors, thug motivation. No more favors, final destination. No more favors, this is celebration. No more favors.